Hello, wherever you happen to be around the world. This is the scene here at the Stadium of Light. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It is Sunderland versus Manchester United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
And the starting 11 for Sunderland. And here's the lineup for Manchester United.
Thank you for attending the Stadium of Light. Enjoy the game.
An absorbing match in prospect. Manchester United get the ball rolling. Cunha. Maguire now. Well, Manchester United impressed in their last game, winning against Wolverhampton Wanderers. How do you anticipate it going this time, Stuart?
Well, I thought it was a good defensive display to keep a clean sheet away from home and then take their chance when it came. I reckon today will be a tight game, but one I expect them to win.
Good technique displayed. Can he find the net? A gift for any goalkeeper. Well, here's the table, and they do have time on their side. With a draw in this particular match, it'll mean Champions League football next season, Stuart.
Well, a point will do it, but they'll be looking to win this game today, and I think that's the right attitude. They need to play on the front foot and get all 3 points.
Mount. Top-class defending. Good strength to keep the ball. Not a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. And just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. And for more on the injury, let's go down to our reporter, Jeff Shreves.
The problem seems to be his calf, but at the moment, he's staying on.
Cheers, Jeff. Mount. Struggling to keep the ball. He could pick out a teammate. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, he's had his name taken by the referee.
Well, he knew he was going to get booked. It's a poor tackle, really.
Played towards the back post. Oh, goodness me, off the post. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably.
Well, you sense the goals coming. They're getting so close now, they just need to take one of these chances.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Back underway, and 1-0 it is. Let's see what happens next. Getting close to the half-time interval, United with the lead. Stuart, what strikes you about what they've put into the game?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Mount. A glorious chance. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Great defending. Threat over for now, it seems. Jika. Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Yeah, a bit of concern for the bench because they can see the player feeling his hamstring. But at the moment, he's not signalling that he wants to come off.
Cheers, Jeff. Ball's gone. One minute of stoppage time has been added on. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, Derek, he took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
Plenty to consider based on what we've seen so far as the second half begins.
Number 25, Max Thompson.
Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. And crossed in the direction of... Oh, it's off the post!
Well, had that gone in, they would be in complete control of this game. As it is, they're still going to be a bit nervy.
Good pressure, can they make something of this? And on the ball, Watson. Well, we always enjoy bringing you live action on EA TV and Premier League action coming up. It's Sunderland facing Brentford.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Did look as though they might be onto something for a second or so. Excellent first touch under the circumstances there. Thompson. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. just couldn't keep the ball. And now passing it through. No way through. Corner to United as they look to extend their lead. There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. Playing it in. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. Here's a change for Manchester United. Twenty minutes to go in this one. Mount. Ansu Fati. A chance to whip it in. Now make sure you're with us for quarter-final action from the Carabao Cup. Live here on EA TV. It's Manchester United facing Fulham.
Well, Derek, everything to play for in that game. A place in the last four. What a game that should be. It should be really tense, it should be dramatic, and I'm looking forward to it.
Let's just clarify the injury situation. Our man on the side of the pitch is Jeff Shreves.
Yeah, a bit of concern from the bench because they can see him feeling his hamstring.
He's in with a chance. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And then what a finish. That's been hit with such power and pace. The keeper has no time to react. It's a brilliant strike.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Hickey. Manchester United on the front foot in the closing moments. Can they find a winner? Promising attack this. Moore with it. Must score! A strong hand on the ball. Cleared away. Well, he likes to run at them. And intercepting it. Well, it was a foul, but good use of advantage by the referee. So the final whistle, and at the end of the game, well, neither side could get the better of the other. A point apiece. Manchester United, the draw from their point of view. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, the draw is a fair result in the end because they never really looked in full control of the game, which is disappointing when you consider the quality of their squad.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, it was a good goal, a decent performance, and just about the right result. While he can play better, we saw glimpses of his quality today.
An absorbing match in prospect. Manchester United get the ball rolling. Oh, Stewart, they might be onto something. And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. Playing it in. Well, a nearly moment, you've got to say. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.